there is a difference in that hypnosis is the whole thing, as it were, taking somebody into trance and being in a state of hypnosis, in a state of trance, is a state where we're deeply relaxed physically and mentally. And at the same time, we have a fixed, focused attention on a source of information. So when you're working with a hypnotist, whether that's a stage hypnotist or a therapist, their voice is the information that you're guided by. But that state is one we go in and out of all the time. So, you know, when you drive a long journey and you get that you know really well, and then you look back and you don't remember an individual junction, because we do what we call it going into autopilot. But that's going into a state of trance. The subconscious is running the show. We're absolutely there. If anything was to happen at that point, we're fully on board. We'd be able to deal with it. But we don't need to be totally present with the driving. We can do other things. And so it's that state that we're harnessing and we're learning to use for our own benefit one way or another. So that's hypnosis. Hypnotherapy is quite simply the state, the situation, as it were, of using that state in a therapeutic context. So you will sometimes see people who only use the term hypnosis, and that's because in some countries and indeed in some states in the US, there are strict regulations around who can call themselves a therapist. Here in the UK, there are no rules about being a therapist. There are rules about certain things, but not about that word. So a hypnotherapist is someone who uses hypnosis for therapy. But there are people who do exactly what I do, who can only call themselves hypnotists.